What up, World Weary Team? Back at it again. Welcome to the episode. You ever have one of those movies that was actually great, but somehow the world just forgot about it? That's exactly how I feel about Polly. Not Pollyanna. Polly, the black musical. And if you know this movie, you know this wasn't just some random TV movie. This was a full musical with heart, talent, energy, and an all-star cast. It started Keshia Pulliam and Phylicia Rashad while they were both on one of the biggest shows in America, The Cosby Show. And somehow a lot of people still don't know it exists. Today I'm talking about why Polly is one of the most underrated musicals ever made, why it's hard to find, and why it deserves more love. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Welcome to... So what was Polly? Polly was a 1989 made-for-TV musical film originally broadcast on NBC on November 12, 1989. It was adapted from the classic novel Pollyanna by Eleanor H. Potter, but reimagined with an entirely all-black cast, with the exception of Celeste Holm, who is the rich lady on the other side of the town or whatever. That alone made it unique. It was directed and choreographed by Debbie Allen, Phylicia Rashad's sister, which explains why the musical numbers felt polished.
When you tell a story about a child, you tell a story about trust and love and hope. When you tell a story about a child, you tell a story about what tomorrow can be. When you tell a story about a child, you tell a story about all of us. We'd like to tell you a story about a child.
I remember growing up watching this movie all the time. I love this movie. I've seen a Pollyanna, and it has nothing on this movie. It is so fucking good. This is one of the best childhood moments for me growing up. My mom loved this movie. My mom died about 20 years ago or whatever. So anytime I bring up this movie, it's like real emotional because it's like a part of me growing up. We used to watch this movie all the time. I love this movie. And like I said, it was Phylicia Rashad and Keshia Pulliam at their peak when they were on the Cosby Show, the biggest show in America. And I still, to this day, don't understand why it's not like one of the most popular musicals out there. It's the music numbers in this movie were so good. The dancing, everything about it was amazing. And who knew that fucking Phylicia Rashad could sing? It's amazing. The cast to Polly was amazing. You had Keshia Pulliam as Polly, like I said, from The Cosby Show. Phylicia Rashad as Aunt Polly from The Cosby Show. You got Debbie Allen, Phylicia Rashad's sister, who's renowned as one of the best choreographers around. You got Butterfly McQueen in her final performance, and having Keshia Pulliam and Phylicia Rashad together while they were already beloved on TV gave this movie instant appeal.
Well, come closer, child. Come on. Turn around, let me get a look at you. Is that the kind of dress little girls in Detroit wear?
My daddy got this out of the missionary barrels at his church.
His church? Is your father a minister, child?
Her father, Reverend Gillis, the gentleman who married my sister, was a deacon in a small church in Detroit, and he and his wife were in an automobile accident, and that's why my niece has come to stay with me now.
Is there something wrong with my dress?
No, dear, your dress is fine. Just a little faded.
My dad said I should be glad it wasn't a pair of boys' pants. They might have cooties.
Like, you see a movie where you see both of those actors in a movie, you want to see it because, like I said, Cosby Show was huge in the 80s. It was the biggest show on TV, and it was a black family. So to see a musical with all black cast, you didn't really see that a lot back in the day. So as a little black kid, I wanted to see it, and I had a crush on fucking Rudy as a little kid too. So that's a whole different story. But seeing that on TV with my family was always great. I watched this movie so many times. We got it on tape and everything. It was such a good movie. The story has so much depth too. This movie was set in Alabama during the 1950s. Polly's an orphan sent to live with her aunt, Polly Harrington, a descendant of a family that founded the town. And the town itself is divided. You got black people on one side and white people on the other side. A burned down bridge over a ravine has never been repaired, and nobody trusts each other. The bridge symbolizes separation, bitterness, and old wounds.
Where are all the white folks? What? I haven't seen any white folks since I got off the bus. Saw him coming down here from Detroit. Saw him when we drove through Atlanta. But since I got to Harrington, not one. Oh, that's easy. We ate them all up. Stop that. Well, it's a silly question. Of course, you don't see no white folks. White folks all live on the snow side of the creek. There's no snow around here. Not snow from the clouds. Miss Snow. She runs things on the other side of the creek, just like your Aunt Polly runs things on this side. Who's Miss Snow? She mean she's white. People aren't like gumballs. She's mean. Can't tell what they're like inside because of the color they are outside. You gotta be dumber than a cantaloupe to think like that. Well, I don't know many white folks. We hardly got any truck of them since the bridge burned down.
So, the whole story is somebody burned down a bridge, and both sides of the town blamed each other. The black people blamed the white people, and the white people blamed the black people. Nobody ever wanted to confront each other to see what really happened and why the bridge really burnt down. And Polly comes in and she brings so much energy and joy that it literally changes the whole town. It's a great story. It's a heartfelt story. Like I said, the musical numbers are amazing.
You're my sweet little angel eyes. I love my sweet little angel eyes. You've got your wings, I know your spirit flies. My heart's wide open and there's no disguise. I love my sweet little angel eyes. Got me dreaming of a day to come. My heart is beating like a big bass drum. You got me singing, open up the skies. You're my sweet little angel eyes.
Keshia Pulliam is an excellent actor as a little kid. All the kid actors in this movie were good. The little boy, he played Michael Jackson in the Michael Jackson American Dream movie or whatever, and he was in The People Under the Stairs. He's been in quite a few movies. I think he was in Mighty Ducks too.
I love my sweet little angel eyes. You got your wings, I know your spirit flies. My heart's wide open and there's no disguise. I love my sweet little angel eyes.
You're like the morning when the sun comes up, the sweet as sugar in my coffee cup, and every moment you're a new surprise. You're my sweet little angel eyes.
I love my sweet little angel eyes.
The story was relevant to those times, and I thought the whole movie was just perfectly made. It was so good. Why did this movie work? Polly comes in with positivity. She tries to get people to look at the bright side of everything. She's never negative. She brings hope to a town full of division. And what could have felt cheesy actually works because Keshia Pulliam was genuinely likable in this role. You actually believed everything she was saying in this movie.
This is beautiful.
Don't get too fond of it. It goes when the sun sets.
But when the sun comes back up in the morning, you have a brand new rainbow again. And that's something to look forward to for sure.
What I look forward to is solitude.
Well, they're your rainbows. If you want to keep it to yourself, I guess it's up to you. If you open the shutter wide, you have a whole wall full of rainbows.
And it actually makes you want to be a better person. I believe in positivity. I believe that you put positivity in the world and it comes back to you tenfold. So I try to stay positive a lot.
Sounds itchy to me.
Things don't itch when you're dead.
What are you doing? Let go of my hands.
That itched like crazy now, didn't it?
It does.
That means you're alive, and I want you to act like it.
She had charm, warmth, and she carried the movie pretty much. Because I don't think any child actor at that time could have carried a movie like this and made it not feel corny. And she did that. Like, all her songs were on point. Her dancing was fantastic. Her acting was phenomenal for a child actor, like I said before. And it worked because of her, pretty much. Her and Phylicia Rashad's chemistry, because they were on the Cosby Show. You could see the chemistry right there, and it was so good.
Now, Polly, you ever babysit?
Of course not. Why?
I used to babysit this little boy in Detroit while you're Neil. He was just a toddler, you know. I had to hold his hands, else he'd fall flat on his face. He got better and better at it, and pretty soon, he'd be pulling away from me holding him. I had to be brave enough to let him go in, Polly. You got this town up and walking. You have to be brave enough to let go on its own. Jimmy B!
Polly! What happened when you let the Wally go on his own?
Oh, he fell flat on his face. But he got up with the biggest smile you ever saw.
When Phylicia Rashad's character went from evil aunt to a better version of herself, she became a good person. So I brought up the music several times. The music in this movie was top notch. The songs, catchy, emotional, big energy, fun choreography. It wasn't one of those musicals where you wait for the songs to end. The songs added to the movie. I remember every song in this movie still to this day because they're so good. They stay in your head. Everything, every song in this movie, like, makes you want to sing them, makes you want to hear them over and over again. I don't know if they had a soundtrack to this at the time. I don't think that was big back in the day. But if that was the soundtrack to this, I need to get it because it is the music in this movie is just makes the movie even better. Because sometimes musicals can come off as corny, and this musical did not come off as corny at all because the music was so good. There's a big turn in the movie, an emotional turn in the movie where it brings the whole town together. Like I said, Polly has been going through the town, talking to people, getting to know people, and she has a personality that you can't deny, and both sides of the town loves her, the white side and the black side. So they have a fair, and her aunt was like, no, you can't go. She's being a fucking bitch.
We'll be going now, Miss Harrington. Very well.
We'll see you later, Polly. Honestly, that woman,
Jimmy Bean, where you going? I came to get Polly.
she's not going to the bazaar.
She's sick?
No, but I just don't think she's going.
There wouldn't be any bazaar if it wasn't for Polly.
You're right, son, and we know it. But that's a house full of pain in there right now, and no good to come and stirring it up. Come on, Nancy.
And she ends up sneaking out and falls out of a tree, and she gets paralyzed. She has a spinal injury.
A little bit farther. Gotcha. Polly, somebody help! Polly! Out here, hurry! Look!
Dear God, no. Go get the doctor. Go get the doctor. Oh, Polly. Oh, Polly, no.
There's been an injury to the spinal cord. Could be temporary. There's no way of knowing until the swelling goes down.
We're talking around something. Get to it, Doctor. Whatever it is.
Right now, she's paralyzed from the waist down. I've told her, and she's taking it about as well as anyone could hope for.
And that changes the tone of the whole movie. It adds stakes to the movie. It's very emotional. It brings the town and community together. During these scenes before she hurts herself, they find out how the fire started to burns the bridge down, and it was an accident. It was really nobody's fault.
It was 17 years ago they burned down that bridge, so that's how long it's been.
Snow, I dropped my cigar. No, not now. Then. That night. 17 years ago. Wasn't any day burned down the bridge.
Wait, what did you say?
Me? I did it.
So when she gets hurt, it just brings the whole town together. It was very emotional scene. And when she gets on her feet, that is probably when she gets on her feet, and because they didn't know if she was gonna walk or not. So when they finally get on her feet and she's able to walk, they take her to the bridge where it's built together. Both sides of the town walk and they all come together, and it's a real emotional moment. They didn't think she was going to walk in, and she actually walks and cuts the ribbon. And the song that plays in the background is so fucking good. It just like brings a tear to you. I remember as a little kid crying at that part because it was so emotional. That is probably the best scene in the movie too. At the end of the movie, where she ends up walking and cuts the ribbon, and both sides, the white people and the black people, come together. It's a good fucking movie. Why this movie should have been bigger? This is what confuses me. You have Disney branding. This is a fucking Disney movie. Debbie Allen, Phylicia Rashad, Keshia Pulliam. Great songs, fantastic story, family appeal, and people rarely talk about this movie today. If this had gotten a theatrical release, people might remember it differently, but because it was a made-for-TV movie, maybe that pushed it back some. But a lot of made-for-TV movies become big over time. I don't understand why this movie disappeared. It's not even on Disney or anything, and it's a Disney movie. And I'm so upset about that. I don't want to make it a racial thing because I don't think it's a racial thing. But it's hard to believe that you can watch Pollyanna when you want to, but you can't find Polly anywhere. That just upsets me. A movie this good, people should know about it and people should talk about it more. So this movie was actually a hit. It was fucking super successful. It had big ratings, And it had a successful sequel too, which I never saw for some reason, called Polly Coming Home. It came out in 1990. Audiences clearly liked the movie, so I don't know why this movie is not seen anywhere. And I actually do need to see part 2. I never really. It's funny because I never saw part 2. I never even wanted to see part 2 because part 1 was so good. And sometimes you don't want to go to a part 2 of a movie, and it's worse than the first one. So I don't even know none of the songs in part 2. I don't know what the whole story is about. So maybe one day if I can find it, I'll watch part 2. But I don't understand why a movie that was successful, that made a part 2, is not talked about at all. Why it's hard to find. This is the hard part. This is the fucking frustrating part. Why is this fucking movie so hard to find? And I looked it up. Reason number 1 was rights complications. It aired on NBC under Wonderful World of Disney style branding. So ownership and streaming rights can get messy in that aspect because it's under 2 umbrellas. Reason number 2, no modern push. It hasn't got a major Disney Plus spotlight. It's not even on Disney Plus. You go to Disney Plus and it's not on there. It's like it's never been made. Reason number 3, TV movie problem. A lot of made-for-TV movies from the 80s and 90s got left behind. That sucks because there was a lot of good made-for-TV movies. I don't know if that's hard to translate to streaming today, but a lot of those movies that were made for TV didn't make it to streaming. So if you don't have the tape or if there was a DVD, then you probably will never see those movies again unless somebody downloads them to YouTube. So where can it be found? Both Polly and the sequel have been available on DVD through Disney Movie Club and through Disney Movie Rewards. The limited access is part of why younger audiences missed it. When people can't easily watch something, it fades. And that's true today. You're not going to be able to go out in a store and find this movie anywhere, so you're going to have to go through DVD or whatever. But the whole movie is on YouTube. Like from beginning to the end, the first Polly is on YouTube. So if you want to watch it, you can actually watch it on YouTube, uninterrupted with no commercials. The quality's not that good, but you still get the gist of the movie. It was like it was downloaded from a tape or some shit, but it's not bad to be on YouTube and to be from 1989. So if you actually want to watch this movie and see the magic of Polly, definitely go to YouTube. Why does this movie matter? Polly mattered because it gave audiences a joyful black family musical, something you never see. I don't even know the last Dreamgirls was the last black musical. Strong performances, positive themes, community healing, memorable songs, and that kind of representation mattered then, and it still matters now. I know as a little kid, watching a all-black musical meant a lot to me as a 8, 9, 10 years old, and seeing black faces, seeing yourself in other people is always a big deal for me. I love seeing representation from different types of group. And not every movie can be all white people. There's nothing wrong with it, but sometimes you want to see yourself in movies. And as a little kid watching it, it shows that you can have an all-black cast with a musical that's successful. And that's why it matters to me. I love this movie. It brought back a lot of memories from when I was a child, watching it with my mom and my brothers and sisters. So it's one of those movies that you can show your kids, and it's very PG. It's no real violence in the movie. It shows that people can come together that are different. It shows the 1950s, how segregation worked a little bit, and I thoroughly enjoy this movie still to this day. Polly is one of those movies that deserve better. It deserves easier access. It deserves to stay in the conversation. It deserves recognition as one of the best family musicals of its era. And if you've never seen it, it's worth finding. Like I said, you can find it on YouTube. That's going to do it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. I truly appreciate it. You could have been on anybody else's channel and you decided to give me a couple minutes of your day. Time is very valuable. I hope I didn't waste it. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thank you guys for watching. Watch this movie. It's real good. I thoroughly enjoy it. I think you will too. Have a good one. I'll meet you guys on the next one. You've been watching.